Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy. Without any further interruptions, enjoy the What If. Chapter 1. The Awakening and Dedication of a Bridge. Sorry, Naruto, but I can't die yet. Haku said softly as she shunshined away. No, you can't die, Haku, it won't solve anything. Naruto said, trying to catch her. Suddenly a voice called out to him, do you want to save her? Naruto looked around to search for the voice and answered, yes, more than anything, I won't let her die needlessly. The voice said, then take your first step forward, but are you sure that you want this? You will be changed into a half-devil if you accept this power. Naruto shouted, I don't care if I am a devil or demon, I will protect my friends. That is my Nindo. Naruto walked forward into the light and a slight burning sensation covered his right arm. Kakashi, my original jutsu. Reikiri, this is the end for you, Zabuza Momochi, the Jonin said. He charged toward the man and saw a blur pass in front of him. The girl, she gonna, damn it, I can't stop in time, he thought. Suddenly a familiar orange blur appeared in between Haku and Kakashi, and then he grabbed the Reikiri with his right hand. Naruto, Kakashi gasped. Naruto looked up at Kakashi for a moment and Kakashi gasped as he saw Naruto's eyes turn cyan blue for a moment. Then Naruto pushed Kakashi with a palm strike to the chest and dealt Haku a roundhouse kick to move her out of the way. Zabuza took his sword and slashed at the teen, but the sword was instantly stopped due to Naruto's abnormal arm. The battle's over, Zabuza, it is over, we're done. Naruto said without looking at him. He's right, Zabuza, I'm so disappointed in you. A voice said, but, oh well, I have no further use for you. Naruto, Kakashi, Zabuza and Haku turned to see Gato with a huge group of thugs behind him. Gato pointed at them with his cane, I will kill you, the ninjas, and probably use those bitches of yours for entertainment. Naruto grabbed the Zanbetu in his right arm and pointed at Gato, I speak for Zabuza and everyone else here, your ass will be dead in 10 minutes. Wait, Naruto, Kakashi started to say, but the teen charged at the thugs and began to cleave through the horde. Both Jonin watched in awe and shock as Naruto wielded the Zanbetu effectively and decimated almost half of the horde in a matter of minutes with a smile on his face. What is this aura? This boy, he's like the devil incarnate, Zabuza thought in shock. A few moments later, Naruto was walking ominously toward Gato. Please, the tyrant whined, I give you money. Naruto pondered for a moment and answered, why not? All right, give me your account number. Gato quickly started to write down until Naruto cracked his shoulder, your real account number, Gato. Gato wrote the correct number down and gave it to the teen. Thank you, Naruto said with a sickly smile, which scared Gato to his wits' end. Then the Jinchuriki kicked the little midget off the bridge, making him scream to his doom. Sorry, but I can't let a coward rule over people's lives by using fear. As he moved away from the carnage, an arrow came down in front of him. You're late, Inari, Naruto said with a smile. Inari smirked at him, one of the perks at being a hero, is fashionably late. Naruto shouldered Kubikiri Haucho on his shoulder, hey, yeah, that's true. Then he turned to Zabuza, handing him the Zanbetu, so, Zabuza, will you guys come to Konoha with us? I mean, you must be tired of running and though you hide it, you hold feelings for Haku like a daughter than a tool. Zabuza looked at the unconscious Haku, that is true, I feel like a father figure to her, but I have a reputation to keep up. So, we will come. Naruto beamed, great, and oh, Tazuna Gigi-san, here is Gato's account number. I'm sure there is enough money to make the village return to its former glory and pay for the mission. Tazuna bowed, thank you, all of you, for what you have done. 1 week later, well, we will be off then, Kakashi said. Naruto turned to Inari to see that the boy was close to tears. Hey, don't worry, Inari. It's okay to cry tears of joy when you're happy, the Jinchuriki said. Inari retorted, I'm not crying, but if you want to cry, you can cry, Naruto-ni-san. Naruto smiled at him, no chance, Inari. I will come and visit you some as a promise. When Team 7 along with Zabuza and Haku moved to leave, Inari's tears came flowing out. Sakura looked over at Naruto for a moment and saw a lone tear run down his face. Tazuna said sagely, that boy, have reignited the fire in Inari's heart, which in turn, ignited the hope of the people. We will always remember him by naming this bridge the Great Naruto Bridge. Tsunami giggled a bit as she said, that is a nice name, Chu-san. This was the start of Naruto's new life. His heritage has finally been awakened, but what has fate have in store of our new and improved? Join him and read about his accomplishments, his attitude, his power and newfound love. This is Naruto Uzumaki, the descendant of Sparda, and this is his destiny, to protect the world from devastation of corrupted humans and greedy devils. Chapter 2. Heritage revealed. Graveyard. Naruto and company took a quick rest near a graveyard, but then a voice began to tug at his mind. Master, is that you? The voice said softly. Naruto looked around him until he saw an okatana sword on top of a small hill. It had a dark blue sheath with a yellow ribbon tied to it. Descendant of Sparda, it's been ages since I have been used. The sword spoke in Naruto's mind. Naruto drew him closer to the sword and stretched out his hand toward the okatana. Purple lightning crackled as he grabbed the hilt. Tell me, sword, what is your name? Naruto asked curiously. My name is Yamato, the sword answered. Naruto pulled the sword out of its sheath and moved, slashing a tree. He expertly flipped the sword and sheathed it with a click. Then the tree creaked as it fell into pieces of wood. Well, then Yamato, let's return home. Naruto said, carrying Yamato in his right hand. The Devil Bringer is under a genjutsu and henge combo made by Kakashi. Where is Naruto? Kakashi asked. I don't know, but I think I see him coming out of that graveyard. Sakura said. Sure enough, Naruto walked out of the clearing and appeared with a katana in his hand, making Sasuke particularly interested in the sword. Dobi, give me that sword. Only an Uchiha can be able to utilize that sword's power. Sasuke said in a demanding tone. Naruto looked at him incredulously and said, hell no, you can't use this sword. Sasuke made a grab for the sword, but then he was kicked in the stomach and sent flying into a tree. Look, Tem, there is no way I am giving up this sword. Now be quiet, mongrel, or I'll be breaking all of your ribs. Naruto said, his eyes turning ice blue. Sakura shouted shrilly, don't talk to Sasuke-kun like that. She tried to hit him, but he caught her fist and threw her over his shoulder. Naruto said coldly, you won't be able to hit me at that level you were at, so don't even try to hit me. If you want to hit me, then do it without me noticing you. Kakashi shouted, that is enough. All three of you need to stop this senseless fighting. Naruto moved away from them, leaving Sasuke and Sakura scowling at his back as he chatted with Zabuza and Haku. Kakashi thought, Sasuke, your arrogance will destroy this team if you don't swallow your pride. Gates, halt, state your business and why is a mist nuke in here unrestrained? Azumo said. Kakashi replied lazily, Team 7 returning from mission and they have surrendered unconditionally. Azumo shrugged at the comment and let them pass through. Hokage's office. Welcome back, Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto. The Hokage said, old man, I would like to make Zabuza Momochi and his daughter, Haku Momochi as Konoha ninjas. They're tired of moving around and need a place to stay. The Hokage took a long drag out of his pipe and replied, fine, Naruto, but Zabuza will have to serve a month-long probation. Zabuza muttered, phew, I thought it was gonna be severe, but I will take it. You could probably do worse. Sarutobi nodded to a Chunin to escort Zabuza and Haku to a nearby apartment, and then Sakura and Sasuke were dismissed, leaving the Hokage, Naruto, and Kakashi. You seem pissed, Kakashi. The Hokage said calmly. Kakashi said with his anger rising slowly, I used to be pissed when I missed Rin's wedding. I used to be pissed when Naruto wouldn't eat his vegetables. I used to be pissed when Ika Paradise doesn't come on time. If pissed is the word to describe those feelings, how do you think I feel now, huh? Sarutobi sighed. I know your anger can be expressed in ways, but you know that your sensei had many enemies, mostly in Iowa. Tell me, could you possibly defeat them all, Kakashi, along with the villagers' attacks? Kakashi opened his mouth to speak, but only to close it as the Hokage's words sunk in to make sense. He's right, the Cyclops thought, I wouldn't stand a chance against a horde, wave after wave. Plus I was in Anbu, so those missions would have cut into my time. Naruto asked, while revealing the Devil Bringer, So, Oji-san, are you going to tell me more about this bloodline of mine? Sarutobi said, that is the devil bringer. Your father didn't possess this ability because it skips a generation, but it is said that it is able to capture 3 men with ease in a 1-mile radius, and that sword that you are carrying is Yamato, a sentient blade that is able to cut through anything with ease. With proper training, you can be faster than your opponents. Naruto said, I see, are there any more? Sarutobi answered, yes, they are called devil arms, but as a challenge, your mother, a ninja priestess, gave them their bodies back and told them to scatter, to wait until the next Sparda arrives. Now, who were my parents, Oji-san? Naruto asked. I need to know, please. Sarutobi pulled out a scroll. I didn't want to give this scroll until you made Chunin, but there is no other choice in the matter. Naruto gingerly opened the scroll. Naruto, if you are reading this, you are either a Chunin or your bloodline has awakened early. There are no words to say how truly I'm sorry for having to leave you in this cruel fate. I never wanted this event to happen, but I had to fight the Kyuubi for the sake of the village and you. I already had a great life and believe that you should have a chance at life too. Your abilities will be explained in scrolls sealed in Namikaze blood. I love you very much, now goodbye and surpass me, my son. Minato Namikaze Sparda Yondaime Hokage. Naruto's eyes widened as he finished reading. So, my father was the Yondaime who fought bravely and sealed the Kyuubi no Kitsune inside me, huh? Kakashi and the Sandaime looked him with sadness in his eyes. But, he is the Hokage and I understand his position, but I still gonna kick his ass when I get to hell. Until then, I will surpass Two-san and become Hokage. Sarutobi let go a sigh of relief. Well, he understands now and it's a good thing that Minato destroyed most of the demons here. Naruto turned back to Sarutobi, asking, so did my mother leave a letter too? Sarutobi replied, her letter is at the Namikaze Sparda estate, but only you can get it. Naruto nodded as Sarutobi dismissed the two away. This will be a problem since I will have to tell the council, so be wary of that, Naruto. The Sandaime said seriously. Naruto and Kakashi nodded silently as they walked out the door. Courtyard. So, Kakashi-sensei, what was my father like? Naruto suddenly asked after student and sensei walked beside each other. You must have known a great deal about him well enough. Kakashi stopped to look up the clouds as he spoke. My sensei, your father was a prankster, but always serious when it came to training. He had a knack for changing everyone he met on missions and was a prodigy at inventing new jutsu. Both traits you have inherited from him besides his looks. He continued, he also was known to never leave his comrades behind even if it meant failing the mission. At first, I thought he was an idiot because my father committed suicide for that same reason, but your father along with my friend Obito taught me that. Naruto said, my father, sounds like a very great person. Too bad I won't meet him now, but someday I see him again. And my mother, Kakashi shook his head. Unfortunately I have no information on her since I barely knew her, but I know about 2 people who happen to know her. They were her apprentices and their names are Rin, a teammate of mine, and Yugao Azuki. She's in Anbu as Neko, but you have a better chance at her since I lost contact with Rin. Naruto nodded. Alright, tomorrow I have to get the inheritance along with my mother's last words and estate. Kakashi said, your father's weapons, the Sparda weapons, have been kept in the weapons shop, the Senzuki shop, and there is a password, but before Minato died, he told me that the password was hidden inside of you. Guess you have to ask the Kyuubi if you prove you all worthy. Naruto tisked. TCH, damn, and I thought this thing would be easy, but then, I would end up like the Uchiha, arrogant and all. Well, then sensei, I will talk to you tomorrow. Kakashi watched as the Namikaze Sparda ran off. This time, Naruto, I will be there to help and watch you grow. The Jonin thought. Naruto the Kyuubi Jinchuriki walked, lost in his thoughts until Yamato shooed slightly. Huh, Yamato, what is happening? Yamato said, I sensed demons approaching here. Sure enough, many villagers came out with a purple aura surrounding them. Demons, eh? Naruto gripped Yamato tightly. Then, let's get to work, shall we? He ran toward them, slashing instantly through all of them. He kneeled down to sheath his sword with a loud click. The demon-possessed villagers then dropped into pieces and became sand. Wow, Yamato is awesome to use. Naruto said, looking at the aftermath. Now to deal with the Kyuubi. Chapter 3. Flames of Hell. Naruto vs. Kyuubi. Naruto sat in the lotus position and meditated, receding back into his mind. When he opened his eyes, he found himself in a sewer-like landscape. Looking to the left, Naruto saw 3 pipes, one that was light blue, the second was red-orange, and the third was a dark blackish-purple. To his right, he noticed doors leading to his memories, and in the center of all of this, was a tall cage with a piece of paper with the kanji for seal. Cuckoo. So you decide to visit me, how nice of you, Kit, a booming voice said. Naruto peered closer to see red, glowing eyes staring intensely at him. Apparently, I have a feeling that you know the password that enables me to get my inheritance. Kyuubi and I have come to collect it. Naruto said, staring back at the fox, unflinching. Kyuubi's eyes narrowed at the teen. So you know who I am, eh? Who are you, a mere mortal, to demand anything from me, you insignificant insect? The jailer replied with a smirk. I am Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, the descendant of the legendary Dark Knight Sparda. Kyuubi growled at him. Sparda, I will destroy you, that damn devil left me alone for that accursed woman. When you are gone, I will take over your body and be free. Naruto walked inside the cage as it proclaimed its rant. Well, it seems that I have to beat it out of you. Hey, it's showtime, come on, fox. The fox lunged at the Sparda, but Naruto ducked under its belly and slashed at it with Yamato. Kyuubi let loose a guttural roar and swiped at Naruto, only for him to avoid narrowly. You will not escape from me, descendant of Sparda, the fox roared at her captor. Geez, give me a break, damn it. I did not betray you at all. Naruto said. Silence. The Kyuubi shouted out as it blew a black flame at our blonde hero. Ah, she, Naruto said as he dived to the side. He looked at the wall behind him, which melted from the severe heat of the fireball. Flames of hell, I have been saving it for Sparda originally, but your ass will do. The demon tenant said with an evil smirk on its face, or is it muzzle? Naruto whistled as he spun Yamato around. That is a great technique, but sadly, I can't get burnt to a crisp, fox, because I have to prove to everyone that I am not you, that I am strong and take shit from nobody, he said seriously. The Jinchuriki sheathed Yamato and shifted into a Batojutsu stance. While you were having your little rant, I happen to have my sentient blade explain to me a particular move to defeat your stupid fuzzy ass. Take this, judgment cut. Naruto stepped back and a dimension appeared around Kyuubi's head, slashing at its eyes and sensitive muzzle. The fox howled in pain and fell to the ground. The Sparda descendant panted in exhaustion as he watched the Kyuubi reverted into a woman in her early 20s. Her skin was smooth and tan, her canines hung over her lips while her 9 tails were draped over her naked body. Holy shit, the Kyuubi's a girl. Well, duh, she was kind of pissed with Sparda leaving her. Naruto thought, I could kill her now, but it seemed too cruel even though she is a demon. She experiences the same kind of pain and loneliness like me. Naruto sat down and waited for her to awaken. 20 minutes later the demoness began to stir and stretched cat-like. This amused Naruto enough to make him chuckle. Good morning, princess, did you enjoy your nap? He said with mirth. The Kyuubi blinked for a moment and jumped back to assume her fighting stance in turn relieve her glory. Naruto looked at her. Are you sure you're going to fight me like that, miss? The Kyuubi looked at herself and gasped as she had clothes materialize on her and then returned to her fighting stance. Good, now you are wondering why I spared you, Kyuubi. Naruto said solemnly. Kyuubi nodded, but never relaxed her guard. This reason is that you remind me of myself. You have lived a life of loneliness and pain, and you also have gained strength to gain recognition from others. You fought, and continued to fight until you reached to the top as the Kyuubi no Kitsune, am I right? Naruto said calmly. Slowly, the demoness relaxed her guard. Also I need you, Kyuubi, to help me surpass my ancestors and my father. With your power, we will be able to bring justice and peace to the world. Naruto said with conviction, staring straight into her eyes. Kyuubi looked in the boy's cerulean eyes and saw the sincere truth in his eyes. She blinked and could have swore that the image of Sparda silhouette her jailer. Fine, I will help you, but first, we need to speed up your bloodline to gain your full potential. Kyuubi said as she tapped his forehead. Naruto felt pain and then everything went black as he faded into unconsciousness. Chapter 4. Meetings and greetings. Naruto woke up groggily. Damn, I have a major headache. What happened? The last thing I remembered is, his voice trailed off as the memories rushed back to his head. Naruto blushed as the last memory of Kyuubi being naked. Okay, Chu-san, I might go easy on you since you happened to seal a hot vixen inside me. Naruto said. Kyuubi blushed at the comment. Thanks for the compliment, you're no slouch yourself apparently. Naruto looked down at the water's reflection to see that his hair was a bleached blonde color and his eyes were cyan. He had lost most of his baby fat and his arms and abs were more toned and muscular. So it seems that my bloodline has kicked in. Naruto said. Kyuubi said, and that is not all, these two appeared when you were knocked out. Naruto turned to see two men. One of them had his silver hair slicked back and wore a blue trenchcoat and held Yamato in his left hand while the other one had his silver hair down, holding a big, silver-gray double-barreled revolver. On his back was a sword with a motorcycle-like hilt and his right arm was the Devil Bringer. These people are my ancestors, right? Naruto asked. Kyuubi answered, Hi, Naruto-kun. The one with the revolver is named Nero, the original wielder of the Devil Bringer. The revolver he holds is Blue Rose and the sword is Red Queen. He will help you bring out the true powers of the Devil Bringer. The one with the blue cape is named Virgil. He wielded Yamato and he will be teaching you the Dark Slayer style. Naruto slowly smiled. Hey, this is gonna be fun. Kyuubi said. Oh, and get some new threads since that jumpsuit can't fit you anymore. Naruto shrugged. Meh, I was gonna lose it anyway. Kyuubi shouted as he faded back to the real world. Get something dark like purple or black and when you got to the Senzuki shop, say this, Black Night, Dark Sky, the Devil's Cry. Naruto nodded and waved at her as he faded away. Real world Naruto woke up and said, Alright, time to buy clothes. He grabbed Gama-chan, his wallet and ran off into the street. As he approached the clothes shop, he took a deep breath and walked inside. A lady at the counter said as she eyed Naruto, Hello, what can I help you with, stranger? Naruto smiled sweetly as he replied, I am just looking for now, miss. The lady gave him a sultry smile. Well, take your time, mister. Naruto nodded and began to look around until he saw a black trenchcoat with purple trimmings. Think of Virgil's coat only the main color is black. Then he found a sleeveless black muscle shirt, black fingerless gloves, black ankle-high boots and black Anbu pants. He headed to the counter and the lady said, That will be 250 ryu please. Naruto pulled out the said amount and gave it to her. Thanks, you have been a great help, lady. He winked at her, causing her to blush. He walked out of the store. Next, the Senzuki shop. He moved quickly, seeing the strange looks that people were giving him. Mostly it was girls with eyes of lust in their eyes. Oh boy, I have a feeling that my looks are gonna be the death of me. He thought. The Senzuki shop. The Jinchuriki opened the door to find all types of weapons posted on the walls. Suddenly a girl with two buns in her hair, with chocolate brown eyes and wearing a Chinese shirt appeared and said, Welcome to the Senzuki shop. Naruto said, Can I speak to the owner of the shop please? The girl nodded and ran into the back while Naruto looked around, fingering a kusarigama. Suddenly the girl came back with a man that had 3 scars over his right eye. The man said, My name is Kua Senzuki, and this is my niece, Tenten. Do you need something custom made? Naruto shook his head and said, No, I have a message, Black Night, Dark Sky, the Devil's Cry. Kua's eyes widened in shock as he stuttered, But, you're supposed to be dead. You can't be Minato. Naruto answered, I'm his son, Naruto. Kua eyed him suspiciously, Prove it. Naruto closed his eyes and revealed the Devil Bringer. Does that satisfy you, Kua-san? The boy asked. Kua dumbly nodded and replied shakily, Okay, I believe you now, let me get your inheritance. The man went into the back, leaving Naruto and Tenten alone. Tenten said, So the legend is true, Sparda did exist. I thought it was a myth, but it is actually true. Naruto smiled, Yep, it's true. You seem familiar, Tenten. I remember now. You are that famous weapons specialist. Tenten said excitedly, I have a reputation already. The Sparda smirked, ever since you beat the shit out of that guy who grabbed your breasts. The weapons specialist blushed at her predicament and changed the subject. So, you are the Yondaime's son, eh? Naruto said, smiling, yeah, but it is not the title I want. I want to be recognized as myself. I want to surpass my two-san. Tenten smiled at him. Well, then I looked forward to see you accomplish that dream of yours, Naruto. Just then Kua came back with a guitar case and briefcase. He hefted it on the table and gave it to Naruto. Naruto opened the guitar case. Go find 2 pairs of guns and 2 amulets with a note. Naruto read the note. In this briefcase, holds ebony and ivory, Dante's guns and Luz and Umbra, Sparda's guns along with the perfect amulet. He found holsters under the guns and strapped on his waist and back, fitting them into them. Then he opened the guitar case to find Red Queen, and 2 other swords along with another note. This guitar case holds Rebellion, Dante's sword, Force Edge, Sparda's sword, and Red Queen, Nero's sword. Use them well, and again I am sorry, Minato Namikaze Sparda. Naruto read on to see the instructions to seal the swords into blood seals. He chose to carry Force Edge on his back and sealed Red Queen in a tattoo of a woman with red hair on his left hand and Rebellion with the kanji for resistance on his right. He took the amulet and placed it over his neck. Thanks, Kua-san, Ten-chan, I will see you later. Then the Jinchuriki took up the empty suitcase and guitar case, leaving a beaming Kua and a blushing Tenten behind in the shop. Then an Anbu stopped in front of Naruto and said, Naruto, you are hereby requested to see the council. Naruto rolled his eyes, but began to follow him to the Hokage's tower. Hokage's tower. The council were grumbling since Sarutobi had called them for a meeting. Sarutobi, what is this all about now? Homura said to his old teammate. Sarutobi answered, in time, everything will be revealed. Then Naruto came in and some of the civilian council scowled at him. Hokage-sama, why is this boy here? One of the civilian councilors said scornfully. Sarutobi glared at him. This boy is here because the issue at hand involves him. Kaharu scoffed. Ha, what could possibly be worth mentioning about this boy? Sarutobi's lips drew into a smirk that told the civilian council that something was very wrong. The fact that Naruto Uzumaki is the son of Minato Namikaze Sparda. The civilian council's jaws dropped while the shinobi clan side held back stifled laughs. That is not true, that is impossible, Kaharu said, shocked and slightly fearful. Naruto gave the council a dark smile as he revealed the Devil Bringer. Believe it, bitches. The Sparda line is back, and as we say, karma is a bitch. You will have to live for the rest of your pathetic lives knowing that you committed crimes against your own savior's son. One of the civilians named Daiki shouted out, Sparda-sama, I would like to arrange a marriage contract with my daughter, Sakura too. Naruto stared at them coldly. Fuck that shit, the hell I will do that. I will not marry anyone who doesn't love me for who I am and not my title or money. So take that contract and shove it up your tight, high and mighty ass. Daiki sat back down, speechless. Now I, Naruto Namikaze Sparda, would like to enact my status as clan head and voted to remove the civilian council from all affairs. Naruto continued. Is there a second? Sarutobi asked. I second the motion, Sume Inazaka said with a feral grin. This is an outrage, you can't do this to us. Danzo said, shouting out loud. All in favor of the motion? Sarutobi asked, ignoring Danzo's outburst. All of the shinobi clan heads raised their hands. Motion carried. The civilian council is officially disbanded. Anbu, get these people out of here. The former councilors shouted angrily as they were soon evicted from the premises of the council room. Also, the Clan Restoration Act will be administered when you reach the rank of Chunin. Naruto, I'm sorry but that is the way it is. Sarutobi said. Naruto shrugged. I could care less, but only I choose the girls and the girls have to make their choice on free will. Now excuse me, I have to meet my team. Naruto bowed and moved out the door. Bridge. Naruto made it to the bridge early, so he figures to kill time. He discarded his coat, and he went to on top of the arch, balancing with one finger. When Sakura and Sasuke showed up, the pink-haired banshee scowled at him. Naruto Baka, why are you trying so hard and what is with the new look? You will never beat Sasuke-kun. Then Inner Sakura said, God damn, he's gorgeous, sexy, so freaking hot. Sakura shrieked inwardly, shut up, I don't like Naruto, he is an idiot. Inner Sakura retorted, Please, unlike Sasuke, Naruto-kun is not an ice cube or gay for that matter. Sasuke just sent Naruto a scowl and left to brood on the side of the bridge. Then Kakashi appeared. Yo, Naruto flipped to stand on his feet and suddenly pulled out Umbra and Ivory, shooting at Kakashi's feet, making him dance like a monkey. Dance, Scarecrow, I command you to dance. After 10 minutes of wasting bullets, Kakashi knelt down on his knees, panting hard, and saw Naruto pointing Umbra at his head. If you are ever late again and give us some shitty lie, I will make you dance even longer, and I can keep it up all day since I have a large chakra capacity, got it? The half-devil said ominously. Sasuke looked at Naruto's guns and inquired, what are those? Naruto answered, these are my guns, Ivory, Ebony, Luce and Umbra. Sasuke demanded, give them to me, I need them to defeat. Naruto simply waved him off. I know, to defeat your brother, Itachi. The only problem is that I am not going to give them to you. The Jinchuriki slicked back his hair in a fluid motion. Even with them, you can't possibly defeat Itachi with the level you are at. Sasuke bristled in anger and threw a kunai at him, only for Naruto to tilt his head. Naruto put on his black trenchcoat. Look, you want revenge, but it will only destroy you. Sasuke opened his mouth to retort until Kakashi interrupted. Enough, now I have just nominated you 3 for the Chunin exams. Sakura gave her sensei a confused look. Chunin exams. Naruto explained, it is an exam held every 4 years in the 5 great countries. Ninja from each country are sent there to provide entertainment and to show the village's strength and political power. The 3 of them look at him with surprise. What? Naruto shouted. Some guys in green spandex were hugging and screaming at the top of their lungs about it. Kakashi's eye twitched a bit while Sasuke and Sakura shuddered at the image that their teammate gave them. Well, here are the slips. Meet at the academy in room 301, Yane. Kakashi said, handing them the piece of paper. Sasuke and Naruto took their slips and took their separate ways while Sakura followed Sasuke to ask him about a date, again. Naruto walked towards his house only to stop and shoot the box to reveal the Konohamaru core. 1. A rock is not perfect at all corners. 2. What are you doing here? And 3. Nice goggles. Konohamaru crossed his arms. As I expected of my rival, you promised to play ninja with us. Suddenly Sakura said with sarcasm, wow, a ninja playing ninja. Naruto answered, got rejected, huh? Udon sniffed, is she your girlfriend? Konohamaru answered haughty, hell no, boss can do so much better than that. I mean, look at her, she has no chest. An eerie silence occurred and a knot appeared on Sakura's billboard of a forehead as she cracked her knuckles. Naruto whispered, Konohamaru. The boy gulped as he answered, why yeah. Naruto said, run. Konohamaru sped off as Sakura gave chase after him. Naruto jogged after them along with Udon and Moegi to see Konohamaru bumped into someone in a black suit with purple makeup on him and a busty dirty blonde with a giant fan strapped to her back. You little runt, that hurt, the boy said, picking up Konohamaru by the scruff of his shirt. Oi, makeup boy, put him down. Naruto said. The boy looked up at him. Why should I? Suddenly the mysterious boy was staring down at Force Edge poised at his throat and slowly set the boy down carefully. Naruto pulled Force Edge from the boy's throat, then the boy reached for the package on his back when a pebble sharply rapped him on his hand. Everybody looked up to see Sasuke up in the tree, bouncing a few rocks. You really don't want to do that. A new voice called out gravely, Kankuro, stop that. You're a disgrace to our entire village. Everyone looked to the left of Sasuke to see a redhead upside down, glaring at his team members. Aikibi no Shukaku, that crazy girl finally got caught, eh? Kyuubi commented. Naruto said to the vixen, so this is the Aikibi Jinchuriki, eh? He reeks of blood and he looked like an insomniac. Something must be wrong with the seal. The redhead inquired of the 2 boys, what are your names? Sasuke replied with his usual smirk, Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto thought about his name and chose to keep the Sparda quiet and said, Naruto Namikaze, you guys are, the redhead answered, Gaara, Sabaku no Gaara. These are my siblings Kankuro and Temari. Naruto nodded and stared at Temari, remember my name, Temari. Then a loud slap on her ass made Temari yelp. Because you will be screaming it later, Naruto finished. The Suna Kunoichi blushed furiously as Naruto reappeared with his friends. Ignoring the events, Gaara left without a word, but Kankuro filed this event in his mind for leverage. That is a nice ass she got. Damn, pretty soon I am gonna be a playboy at this rate. Naruto thought as he glared at a nearby tree where Sasuke and Gaara was at and mouthed a few words. When the coast was clear, 3 people with a music note etched on their headbands jumped down. Among them was an enraged, skinny man, a hunched man with most of his face covered except his face seems indecisive, and a blushing and flushed brunette. We must be cautious around those 3, especially the silver-haired kid, or our plan will fail. The bandaged one said. Chapter 5. Training. In the first exam, Naruto traveled into the crevices of his mind and met Kasumi, Dante, Virgil, and Nero inside, ready to train him. Okay, Naruto, I will train you first. Virgil said. Now let's start. The Dark Slayer style requires quick dodging and evasion maneuvers, but different from the trickster style you use. Naruto said, I am guessing because of the Q, I mean, Kasumi. Virgil nodded. Correct, Master Naruto. Now in order to get you up to speed, Dante, Nero, Kasumi and I will chase you and launch attacks. Naruto looked at Rebellion and Red Queen's smirks, but what scared him the most was Kasumi's malicious smile. Wah! Naruto said. Ready, set, go. Virgil shouted quickly. Naruto spent the next 3 hours dodging invisible cuts, flamethrowers, bullets, drives, and Red Queen's combo attacks. Next, Dante took over after Naruto caught his breath. Now your warm-up is done. Let's train your sword skills against me and my oh-so-charming brother of mine. Dante grasped his hilt of the sword and Virgil drew his weapon also. Naruto drew out Force Edge and Yamato out and moved to attack both of them. Soon their devil blood kicked in, making it a battle royale with the 3 of them for 5 straight hours. Then Nero joined in, making the fight lasting 2 more hours. Kasumi took over, training him her jutsu and trying to awaken his devil trigger. Naruto and Kasumi's combined efforts couldn't awaken it for some reason. Usually the devil within awakens by training extensively like Virgil or using a devil arm like Dante, but neither of those methods works for him. Kasumi said, Good, you have mastered Kaden, Hausenka no Jutsu and Suiryuden no Jutsu. Good thing I memorized Zabuza's hand signs. It's physical training time. Drop down and give me 500. Naruto knew from experience that if he didn't compile, she would make him run 4 miles while she attacked him with Kaden Jutsu and projectiles. So he started his push-ups, then they move on to crunches and sit-ups. Soon Naruto, despite his high stamina, passed out from fatigue. Kasumi then sent him back to the real world. Dante said, Well, that was fun torturing him, he will be strong in no time since time is different than his world. Kasumi said, Yeah, Dante said, smirking at her, You like him, don't you? Kasumi blushed furiously, No, I don't. Dante's smirk widened even more, Oh, really? Then why are you blushing so heavily? At that time, Kasumi attacked him with a mallet that appeared out of nowhere and ran after the retreating Dante. Naruto woke up painfully. Damn, I swear my ancestors are fucking sadists, but then again, they are of devil blood though. Time to go and take a test. Building. What took you so long, damn it? Sasuke said. Naruto replied, Sorry, got a dress to impress. Both of his teammates glared at him as they moved inside the building. Team 7 walked into the building to see a couple of seasoned genin, pushed back a guy in green spandex and tight eyebrows. That is the mini green spandex man I saw yesterday, Naruto thought. Then Tenten appeared next to him. I am guessing that Tenten is his teammate, Naruto thought. He looked to see that she was hit by those guards and decided to put an end to it by shooting a few shots rang in the air. Everyone turned to see Naruto with loose smoking in his hand. I am so sorry for disturbing you, but how about you leave her alone now? The Jinchuriki said with a boring tone. Sasuke, not wanting to be outdone, shouted out, and while you are at it, dispel the genjutsu. Naruto inwardly seethed in anger. That idiot, the genjutsu was supposed to weed out the weaklings for the test. Man, he is supposed to be a genius, he thought. Suddenly the mini green spandex man moved over to Sakura and asked, Are you Sakura? The girl nodded and then he continued, My name is Rock Lee. Will you honor me by going on a date with me? Sakura's look changed from indifferent to horror. Hell no. You are way too weird. Naruto helped Tenten up. You all right, Tenten? Tenten grunted. I'm fine, Naruto-kun. Naruto caught the suffix but chose not to comment on it. Then a boy with pale lavender eyes approached Sasuke and Naruto. Hey, what are your names? Sasuke smirked arrogantly. Uchiha Sasuke. The pale-eyed boy replied, Hyuga Neji. He turned to Naruto, who said, you will know my name when the time comes. Naruto walked off and a moment later, Sasuke and Sakura quickly followed. As soon they were near the entrance to the exams, Lee called out, Uchiha Sasuke, I challenge you to a duel. Naruto looked at Sasuke. Sasuke, we don't have time for this and you are probably gonna get your ass kicked badly. Sasuke ignored him and jumped down the railing to face the green beast of Konoha. 5 minutes later, told ya you were going to get your ass kicked. Naruto said in an annoying sing-song voice. Sasuke muttered, shut up, Dobi. Suddenly a squeal was heard and a purple and blonde figure ran to glomp Sasuke. Hello, Sasuke, Ino said, attempting to be seductive. Sakura shrieked, get your hands off of my Sasuke-kun, Ino pig. Naruto greeted Shikamaru and Choji. Hey, Shikamaru, Choji, see any good clouds today? Shikamaru sighed. No, I couldn't because of this troublesome exam. Choji handed his bag of chips, pizza flavored. Naruto nodded his thanks and took a few as another familiar voice rang out. Yahoo, found you. Team 7 and Team 10 turned to see Team 8 Kiba Inazaka, Shino Aburame, and the lovely Hinata Hyuga. Hello, Hinata shyly said to the group. Kiba said, looks like the gang is all here, I wonder how far we will get. Where is that idiot Naruto anyway? Naruto answered, right in front of you, dumbass. Kiba said, Naruto, what's with the wardrobe change? The Jinchuriki said, bloodline. Suddenly a guy with silver hair tied into a ponytail and glasses spoke up, hey guys, you should be quieter. Ino blurted out, who the hell are you? The genin answered, name's Kabuto, Yakushi Kabuto, and I suggest again to quiet down or you will piss off those nin behind you. Sakura asked, Kabuto-san, is this your second time? Kabuto shook his head, my 7th time, this exam is held twice a year, so this would be my 4th year. I am guessing you want information on the exam, right? The genin nodded as Kabuto pulled out some cards. Naruto joked, wow, if I knew that we were gonna play duel monsters in the exam, I would have brought my own deck. My dark magician of chaos would have destroyed you. Kabuto chuckled, these are my ninja info cards, they have information burned with chakra on them and you can't activate it unless I use my chakra on them. Sasuke asked, do you have info on individuals too? Kabuto nodded and Sasuke arrogantly said, Sabaku no Gaara, Rock Lee, and Uzumaki Naruto. The genin except Shino wondered why did Sasuke wanted to know about Naruto. Rock Lee, he has done 20D rank, and 12C rank. His teammates are Tenten Higurashi and Neji Hyuga, his sensei is Maeda Guy. Taijutsu Hai Chunin, Ninjutsu non-existent, Genjutsu non-existent. Sabaku no Gaara, he has done 16D rank, 8C rank, and wow, even AB rank. His taijutsu, ninjutsu and genjutsu are unknown, but it says here that he came here without a scratch from all his missions. Lastly, Uzumaki Naruto, he has completed 30D rank, 1B rank, and 1A rank. Taijutsu low genin, ninjutsu high genin, genjutsu low genin, kinjutsu high jonin. Teammates are you and Sakura Haruno and sensei is Kakashi Hatake. Kabuto read out to the rookie 9. Everyone quirked an eyebrow when Naruto smirked at the information. Konoha, along with sand, rain, grass, waterfall, and sound are currently taking this exam. The ones you shouldn't worry about is sound, since it is newly developed now. The skinny boy with a music note on his Hittite said, hey, Soto is a minor village, Dosu. The bandaged one known as Dosu replied, is that so, Zaku? Zaku suggested, let's play with them a bit. Dosu chuckled, hee hee, good idea calling us leftovers. Let's add to his data that Oto Ninja can be quite destructive. Kin, you stay back. The Kunoichi was about to protest, but decided against it and nodded as the two slipped between the crowd. Naruto and Kabuto watched them, and at the last second, Naruto appeared in front of Zaku and Dosu with his prized guns in their faces. Look, I know we are all eager and everything, but save it for the exam. Suddenly a man shouted out, I'm Morino Ibiki, the first proctor of the exam. Oto, stop this foolishness or be disqualified. Dosu apologized, sorry, we were a little excited. Ibiki muttered, excited, my ass. Then he cleared his throat, which brings up the first rule, no fighting unless I give the word. The unfortunate bastards who break that law will fail immediately, understand? The crowd shuffled a bit uncomfortably as the proctors smirked darkly. Zaku smirked confidently, this exam sounds easy. Ibiki continued, now for the seating arrangements, you will pick a tab with a number on it and sit at the appropriate seat, then we will hand out the exams. Naruto muttered, great, a fucking paper test. Soon everyone was seated. Naruto sat down to see Hinata next to him. Hey, Hinata. Naruto greeted her with a warm smile. Hinata answered shyly, hello, Naruto-kun. Let's do our best. Naruto nodded as Ibiki said, don't turn over the tests until I tell you to do so. First, we must go over the rules and no questions will be answered, so listen carefully. You each start with 10 points, the test has 10 questions, if you miss one, you have 9. The second rule is that it is a team test, to see if how much your test can hold up to 30 points. Sakura shouted, I don't understand this system and why it is a team test. Ibiki barked, if you shut the fuck up, I can tell you. Why the fuck I say no questions will be answered. The man calmed down and continued, the third and most important rule is that if anyone who is caught cheating will have their points subtracted by 2 points. One of the proctors commented, we have our eye on you guys. The crowd looked a bit shaken as Ibiki said, realize that the weak ones who get caught are destroying themselves. As shinobi trying to become Chunin, be proud ninjas. The final rule is that if a teammate don't answer all question correctly or loses all points will fail, along with their 2 teammates. Sakura thought, what? Naruto thought to himself, I sense 2 people who want to kill me. They can try. Ibiki said, you will have 1 hour to complete the test, begin. The genin turned over their tests and began scribbling their answers. What the hell? You have to be Sakura to answer these damn questions. Naruto thought. He looked in the corner of his eye to see Sasuke using his Sharingan to copy and undercover Chunin's movements. Why is he cheating? Wait a minute, Scarface gave us plenty of freebies to cheat. So maybe, the true test is that he wants us to cheat and not get caught. He thought to himself. The Jinchuriki muttered, Kuso, I don't have anything in my arsenal for cheating, I guess I have to wait until the 10th question. Soon a minority began to cheat. Hinata and Neji with their Byakugan. Gari used his third eye, Tenten used the mirrors to give Lee the answers, Konkuro used his puppet Karasu, disguised as a proctor to pass answers to Temari, Ino used the Shintention no Jutsu on Sakura, then gave Shikamaru and Choji the answers via Jutsu. Soon over the hour, 13 teams failed the exam being caught cheating. Ibiki said, okay, now we begin the 10th question, but I must apply the added rules for this question. Konkuro walked back in with the, Chunin, you had fun playing your doll. The puppet master stiffened, he knew about Karasu. Ibiki continued on, the rules are for you to decide to take it or not. Temari yelled, choose. What happens if we say no? Ibiki's eyes darkened, that's easy, you fail. Your points turn to 0 and your team is evicted from the exams. A random genin shouted, what the hell does that supposed to mean then? Of course we will take it. Ibiki smirked, if you answer incorrectly, you will never be able to take this exam again. Kiba shouted, you can't do that, there are guys here who took this exam before. Ibiki smiled darkly, that year, they didn't have me, so it is my rules now, but if you choose not to take it, you will be able to take it next year. Another random genin shouted, this is bullshit. Ibiki turned to her, tough nubs. Now there is anybody who doesn't want to risk the 10th question, please raise your fucking hand. One by one, genin dropped out and were escorted out the door. Ibiki asked, anyone else? Naruto slowly stood up and when a proctor was about to call his number, then Naruto brought his fist down, cracking the table and slightly scaring Hinata. Scarface, if you think that using the tactic to scare us, then they are mistaken, so take that and shove it up your ass. Ibiki thought in amusement, nobody had ever had the guts to call me that in a long time. Then Ibiki spoke, are you sure you want to take the risk? If you get this question wrong, you'll remain a genin forever. Naruto spoke with conviction, then I will be the strongest genin ever then. Titles are nothing when it comes to terms of strength. An inexperienced Chunin can be defeated by an experienced genin. Ibiki looked at the crowd, now sporting looks of confidence. Interesting, that speech gave them back their confidence and spirit. The Tokubetsu Chunin thought to himself. Time to give them the final verdict. The scarred man said, for those of you remaining you, pass. The genin all shouted, say what? Sakura asked, then what about the 10th question? Ibiki answered with a smile, your choice to take the question was the 10th question. Tamari shot out, so what about the other 9, what was their purpose? The torture and interrogation leader said, those questions were not for a genin to answer unless you were a genius, forcing you to cheat, so we had 2 or more Chunins located near you to help out. Those who cheated poorly failed. Ibiki chose this time to untie his bandana to reveal his scarred hand full of burns and screw holes, because, at times, information is more important than life, and people will risk everything to get it. Sasuke thought, the after effects of torture. Naruto thought, damn, somebody tried awfully hard to get into that head of his. Ibiki retied his bandana, if the enemy notices you, there is no guarantee that the info will be accurate. Information can be a powerful weapon for your country and teammates. Tamari said, Demo, I don't understand the final question. Ibiki sighed, the 10th question is based on a choice, a leap of faith that could make you or break you. The ability to face any hardships and be perilous is the qualifications for a Chunin. So I wish you guys luck. Naruto smirked at him and to his surprise, Ibiki returned the smirk. Interesting kid, Ibiki thought. Suddenly Ibiki detected movement at the window to find a banner flung into the room. It began to unwind to reveal a woman in a fishnet and long-sleeved beige trenchcoat. You guys should not be celebrating this early yet, she shouted. The banner had been embroidered with, the sexy mistress, Anko Mitarashi. Anko said, I am the second examiner of the exam, now let's go. Naruto whistled, hello nurse. Anko thought, who is that kid, he looks sexy. Ibiki came from behind the banner, Anko, you're early, again. Anko retorted, you left 78 pass, your test is way too easy. Ibiki said the last part lowly, there are some interesting one this year, especially the silver blonde kid. Anko scoffed, hey, fine, my test will cut them in half. Sakura thought, in half. The promiscuous woman shouted, follow me. Training Area 44. Welcome to the second part of the exam, Training Area 44 also known as the Forest of Death. Anko said. Naruto said cockily, I bet that this place doesn't live up to its name. Anko smirked and threw a kunai at him, which he caught in the air. Anko appeared behind him, guys like you always get killed quickly. Naruto smirked, really, are you sure about your theory, miss? Anko suddenly felt the coldness from the barrel of his gun. 'Cause I am sure I can change your mind in many different ways. Anko asked, how many? Naruto answered, 69. Anko said, hey, I like your style, kid. Anyway, I need you to sign these waiver forms, that way if you happen to die, we don't get blamed for it. Some of the genin got a little unnerved by her smile. Okay, the rules are simple, you guys will fight over 2 scrolls labeled Heaven and Earth in a no-holds-barred event. Your team will receive one of those scrolls and make the search for the other, but this will last only 5 days and you must make it to the tower located in the middle. If your teammate is killed, you open the scroll, or don't make it in time, you fail the exam. Now choose a gate and a word of advice, just don't die. Each genin walked to their designated gate and when Anko gave the order to start, they ran through. Naruto gripped onto Yamato tightly as he thought, it begins. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video be sure to like, comment and subscribe as well as checking out the author on fanfiction.net.